Boom! Hey internets, new installment of BrandHype. We're talking Island AVE. Run it. So Island AVE is truly a lifestyle-based brand, and I don't say that lightly because a lot of you guys who might email me or message me or DM me to audit your brand will have lifestyle in your description, but doesn't really feel truly from that sort of heritage where there's a community behind it. But Island AVE really is that. Really Los Angeles and a life that people might know on the street, so they're mixing that sort of with the element of the islander lifestyle and that heritage. And then if you look at the storytelling just within the product offering, they're also an American lifestyle brand, and so very casual, and then also activewear is kind of put into the mix. So you see a really good spread in what is the beginning and the foundations of what could be a very big lifestyle brand. Definitely known AVE for a while now. He followed me on the channel, and so we actually had a face-to-face meeting because my schedule worked out where I was living in San Diego, came up at the time, and he just really stood out. He was very aggressive about finding a way to meet me. Now this was like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was a good meeting. Very quickly you understand that he has a very vibrant energy. He was just beginning to learn his building blocks of what he wanted to do, because a lot of times if I meet any of you that are subscribers, of course you say you want to start a clothing line, but the key is having known what kind of work it really is gonna take to really elevate and get a brand to a place where it's noticed and prosper is really a tremendous amount of work. The key thing I want to talk about is what happened in between then and now, because within the short amount of time that I've known Fav, I call him Fav, so I'm gonna call him that moving forward, but the short amount of time that I known Fav, he's made incredible steps of progress forward, like leaps and bounds, and has really made connections with some of the top people in the industry, and so we've become very close. Even worked on a couple projects together. We'll probably work together in the future. So if we jump on islandavela.com, you can see a good variety of products. They have cut and sew, bottoms, shorts. They have a soft goods program, which all of you should probably begin with. And so as we scroll through, you can see a good offering that they have, and there's several pages. They have different categories, of course, and so it's a good spread for a growing brand. What I want to talk about though is some of the other things that he has going on simultaneously. So the Tut Foundation is a non-profit that they work with, and a lot of brands say that they want to do pro-social, but they set it up. This is an actual non-profit. It's functioning. They did all their paperwork. They have a separate website. So if we click onto the tutfoundation.org, you see that it has a whole completely different vibe. The whole idea behind the Tut Foundation is to really empower youth. Now, Fav and the family grew up in Carson. Big shout out to C. Arson, and I believe that's where his headquarters is based. And so a lot of the events that he's done in the last several years is trying to uplift the youth in the Carson area, but also all of surrounding LA. And they really want to educate youth specifically from a financial standpoint. They want to empower youth with the idea of how you could use your finances to make good moves and get out of whatever situation might be ailing you, especially these kids that might be in a challenging family situation or just a tough economic situation. The next element I want to bring up is they're doing their media grind. If you jump on their Instagram, you'll see that it's a good canvas of different images. So right now, as I'm shooting this, might be in wider distribution when I actually publish, but while I'm shooting this, they're in Macy's in Orange County, so you can see some of that in the Instagram posts. But they have a good spread here, and if you look at some of the posts, you'll notice that they also have a podcast. So I'm gonna pull up on the Instagram for Hustle Codes, and so fairly new by the time that I'm shooting this, but he's getting all of it done. All of it is getting done at a high quality. So Hustle Codes is his podcast. It centers all around entrepreneurialism and people that have made moves, really good moves, and it's spread out through music, fashion. I'm sure there's gonna be professional athletes because he's really deep in the athletic game as well. And so as you can see, the media part of it is also getting addressed. So if I'm auditing this as a brand, I'm just seeing that they're doing so many things and executing very well. I have to give it up for the type of energy, concentration, and focus that it takes to balance all of these elements. And so I really look forward to seeing what Island AVE is going to do in the future as it continues to build. So you guys should follow them. All the links are going to be below. If you have questions on anything, not just Island AVE, but anything about apparel, drop it all below because I'll read it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.